All right. So this next video, it starts off with me being very, very nitpicky. I was obviously in an agitated state. Um, what's it called? It speaks about being thrown in a paralysis, your thoughts being wiped, and then being bringing your thoughts back and being sped up so I could regurgitate everything I wanted to say because they were controlling me and I wanted to get it all out. It talks about the looping thoughts. Um, in my personal opinion, in this video, I was speaking about both good and bad entities and just being manipulated to believe I'm just speaking forward. Um, uh, Tormentors use, and it's also speaks on how tormentors use sleep to manipulate the situation. So, or like to postpone things in my life. And the two movies that I referenced to this video is the movies Trance and another movie called Ultrasound. These two movies hit home on how this was feeling.
All right. It is a little after 9 o'clock. It's still Saturday. I try. This is a prime example of what they do. Okay, so they've had me asleep all day until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. They woke me up all pissed off, just like I had documented, and they stalled me all morning or afternoon because I woke up in the afternoon. They let me go to Walmart. Okay, I go to Walmart. I buy what I need to buy. I come home. They mess with me while I'm at Walmart. Then when I get here, they're not letting me talk. They're wiping my mind right now. I'm waiting because I'm just gonna say it again after they're done messing with it. Hold on, they're finishing. What the fuck they're doing? It's like from here to there, it like holds something right here. It disconnects you back here, and you just don't let you think. Here we go. I'm back to my train of thought. Now this is a prime example of what they do. They freaking remove you from your fucking train of thought, put you on some side loop, and then bring you fucking right back. And it really fucking pisses me off. Now look, now this morning they woke me up, or this afternoon they woke me up at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, all fucking pissed off. Fucking, they simulated fucking a symptoms of like a cold or a sore throat, and it fucking turned on and turned off immediately. So it was not natural, and it was definitely synthetically induced. Okay, now they only let me go to freaking they only let me go to the store this afternoon just to get freaking groceries and come straight home. It's like I'm only allowed to do exactly what lets me survive, like eat food and then go to fucking work. And then I'm angry between every single spot in between. As soon as I got home, I ate food, I put up my groceries, I used some of my medical marijuana, and then immediately I was put to sleep. Now this was like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. So I was up from 1 till 4 o'clock in the afternoon and then put back to sleep until 9 o'clock at night. And I only woke up because I set an alarm. And now I get up to go do my homework that I have due on Saturday night. And they're messing with me, going back and forth now from my cell phone to my computer, to cell phone to my computer, cell phone to my computer. In my mind, they have me get up and get on my computer, then come back down and get on my cell phone and get up and get on the computer. And they're doing this back and forth and back and forth. So I'm just getting ping pong back and forth. And then they'll ruin my train of thought, make me forget what I'm doing, and make me go over to my computer. They do this every fucking night. Every day that I try to work on my homework or try to progress in life, automatically something wrong happens in my mind. This is really starting to piss me off. Now, the way this is set up is they have like a synthetic bot or something that pushes my thoughts in circles, in continuous circles. Okay? It's like a synthetic bot, and it knows how to move. It's like listening to a song, but the song knows how to move your thoughts and make you act out instead of just listening to a song. And that's what they do, and they project it in you. And it's based off of recordings that they've recorded out of your mind in the past. And they could just replay them, and it makes you do the same thing. The same move that they made you do, the same thought process, the same action, the same, anything, the same mood, anything. They can re-simulate it all. And what they do is they just continuously put these on. They like crop and paste them onto like a continuous freaking algorithm that once it gets so far out, you forget that you're in it, and then it loops you back around. And this thing just keeps going and going, and it tortures you. Because if you piss them off, they just put it on a mood that keeps you in a bad mood all day. And they don't care. They just set it on a bad mood and walk away from their fucking computer. Or whoever is fucking doing this to me. It is completely controlled. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm telling you right now, it is completely controlled. There are people there that sit there and facilitate the bots. And they keep them on a track. They like play bumper pool with them. And when these bots are going to get the person off track, they facilitate and bumper them back. They're like bumper. Like, you ever play bumper pool and you can't get your bowling ball into the gutter? Because the fucking gutters are, they're not letting me talk. You see how they're wishy-washy in my mind right now to make me fumble on my words? Yeah. Well, anyway, yeah, it was just like that. So there's just like guides, like facilitators or guides that guide these bots, and they fucking throw you off your rocker, and every time you get thrown off your rocker, they just reset it, or they come in and just bump it back into another way that keeps you in a set track. But as long as you're in a set track, you're falling within a normal lifestyle, so they don't get caught. Because as long as you fall within this set track, nothing comes out of this set track when they're torturing you. It doesn't matter what they do, because it all just falls under the lines of crazy. And so they continuously do this. Because why? They could get away with it. Because if anyone even speaks out or acts out about it, then they're deemed or labeled crazy. So I'm just going to keep recording videos like this, and we'll get to the bottom of it. But now it's 9 o'clock. It's a little bit after 9 o'clock at night. I literally had to set an alarm. So what? I've been up for 3 hours today. A total of 3 hours today. And it was enough to go to the store, eat food, and then they put me to fucking sleep. That's what I'm fucking saying. I had a whole list of shit to do today, just like fucking last week. And they just put me to sleep. They have a rapid induction for me just to go to sleep on these fucking machines, and they just hit a button and I go to sleep. It's just like the movie Ultrasound, except I'm not in a fucking lab, but they could connect to me somehow wirelessly. So everybody go watch the movie Ultrasound. It just came out like in 2022. And then watch just the movie Trance. Watch the movie Ultrasound and watch the movie Trance, and put those two movies together, and then that's how my fucking life is. It fucking sucks.